Welcome into this week of WTA, everyone. We've got Ferndawg and Voco to start with for our marbles match. Voco's already here, clacking away at his keyboard. We're going to drag Ferndawg in to see how he's going. Yeah, Ferndawg?
Okay, let me end it here.
Oh,
I can hear you.
Yeah. I'm just going to try and figure out, I'm assuming we'll do viewers, or are we getting enough marbles, or should we swap to Sims for the match?
I mean, I'm good with viewers because I'll just abuse my stats if we need to.
Yeah, we can do
Poor
viewers. I'm down with that.
Poor my stats get abused by Voco. Alrighty. You guys, I need you to get into the stream together. Ferndawg. That was the thing I needed to say.
Oh crap! Hold on.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
I forgot all about that.
Doesn't take too long. I was just like going through the list of things I needed to do. I'm like, hang on a minute. While you're doing that, I'll let everyone know about the rules for this format. If they don't know, we're doing a marbles format. So the run will be split into 6 sections for them. And each section, they're trying to achieve a certain score. So for the first 3, which is levels 1 to 5, 6 to 8, 9 to 11, they're trying to get the highest percentage of their marbles saved as possible. So it doesn't matter the amount of marbles they save, it's the percentage of the total they got that level. If they tie on percentage saved, I will tie break it based on time. So it's percentages then time. For the last 3 sections, which is 12 and 13, 14, 15, and 16, 17, they'll be scored on hybrid instead. This is scoring based on marbles saved and then also time combined. So going faster will give you a better score, but also raw marble count rather than percentage. So higher marble counts are better, where for the first few, lower marble counts are better. For the overall match, they'll have 40 minutes to start any sections they want to, and they'll have another 5 minutes at the end to finish off any sections. So they have a little bit of a grace period. Does that make sense?
Say that one more time. I'm sorry. Hold on.
One more
Say
time?
last part one more time.
Last part, so you have 40 minutes total time, and then you have a 5-minute grace period to finish off your last section. So
got it.
You'll have that 6 sections to get score. I forgot to mention the last thing is that there's a tie break. So if you guys finish the same number of sections, if you tile the sections 1, so like you just tied like 3-3 at the end of the match, the tie break will be whoever has like less time spent for their score. So if you're fast, you'll win. If you're tied,
gotcha.
But ideally, you're focusing on percentage because if you get a better percentage, you'll win anyway. But if you're tied on percentage, we'll break it on the time factor. Alrighty, I see you in the stream together, so I can go and post the seed now. So the seed to this week, or this match today, will be WTA25QQ. Yep. So that is the rule. We're talking about doing a viewer match. Because we're doing a viewer match, make sure if you want to add a pinned message for it being a 2-tab event.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
I'll do the pin on the WTA end. Alrighty. And then once we do start, how are you feeling about the voice chat? Do you want to get moved out or do you want to be able to listen in on the commentary?
I'm good with the commentary.
Okay, I'll just mute you up, Ferndawg, and I'm pretty sure Voco's just gonna yap. Even if I try to mute him, he's gonna unmute himself for some reason. So I'm just not gonna bother about Voco. He'll do his thing.
I'm good with the commentary. It's so good.
Okay, so everyone get your marbles in while you can. So getting started. Can you pin an announcement, Voco?
Didn't that pin? That didn't pin? Did that pin?
I'm opening a chat. I had Ferndawg open before. I can't see the pin message in your chat. Now, there we go. Yeah, cool.
Did that pin?
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure you can't pin announcements. I remember trying that, and it didn't work. And I was like, oh. You also can't. It was like,
Okay, now let me do.
I think you also can't use play emotes and announcements to drop, which was painful. I wanted to use an announcement to drop, and I couldn't. But alrighty. We got you both in. We got up to 9 marbles on Ferndawg's side, 8 marbles on Voco's. Drisky, you're ready to do scorekeeping?
Yeah. I think it should be 9 now. I just get into Vocos.
Yep. Sisman,
Okay.
you can type play in any of the 3 chats and get into both. So you just have to watch out for when they start. The issue with watching on the TU side is that I have stream delay to their streams, and then you have stream delay to me. So you've got like double stream delay. I realize one question I should be asking before you start is what timers are you guys going to run? Obviously, it's up to you, but if you guys wanted to agree on a time or just leave it up to you during the match, I don't mind. I just saw Voco on 69 seconds, and I'm like, I don't think he wants to run 69 seconds. Do you remember now, guys?
I mean, I double click it anyways, so just 5 seconds.
Do you remember
everything
for
anyways.
double if you want to double click, if your timer falls below 10 seconds, you can't double click anymore. So either you can run a high timer and then have the double click when you need to. If you run a lower timer, if you hit 10 seconds, you won't be able to double click anymore. So just watch out for that. That's a little bit of a quirk with the timers right now. So you can set the timer to 5 seconds and click once, or you can set a higher timer, but if you double click, you can't do it in that like 10-second to 5-second range for some reason.
Yeah. We'll do 5. You know what? Yeah, I'll do 5. Screw it.
Yeah, you can just do 5 and then wait until you have enough marbles and then click the timer and you'll be good. But yeah, that should be good. I'm going to assume Drew's ready now, so we'll check you. Are you ready, Voco?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Alright, you ready, Ferndawg?
Let me. Yes.
Okay, we'll chat on the other side. We'll go on tilt. 3, 2, 1, tilt. Best of luck, both of you.
Let's go, everybody. Good luck, Voco.
Good luck.
Good luck to you too.
Stylish bet from Voco at the end there.
Yeah, we don't have Ada here to do that, so I had to do that today. Apparently, she's too busy watching England and play soccer.
I mean, fair enough. What else are you going to do? Alrighty, we're going on to level 2 for both of them. We got that camera pan over for them. Voco double clicking. I didn't remember to drop my marble again. I'm going to be so out of habit for that. It is interesting. Voco going with the classic bowling alley board with the inverted walls, the high contrast walls. Ferndawg also going with the high contrast walls, but with the black board instead. Drop on Voco. Ferndawg coming through as well. They're both on 100% right now. Ferndawg coming to the end, so drop on Ferndawg. Just going to quickly refresh their streams to make sure I'm up to date. Oh, yeah. They're coming through now. Level 3. I don't know why. I have this weird hate of the high contrast walls. It's very good. They're very high contrast. I agree. I just don't like high contrast, I guess. That like sharp line between the black on the top of the walls and the white on the side of the walls just trips me up.
Yeah. I find that the wood walls, the red ones, are actually okay.
Drop on Ferndawg. Yeah, I think the wood walls are pretty good on like a lot of textures, except for the wood texture. Wood floor plus wood walls. The walls just like they don't actually disappear, but they
just
feel like they
merge
disappear.
together.
Yeah.
If you use the wood floor with the wood walls, they just all merge together.
Yeah, I can see the walls, but like there's no like definitive thing. And also the wood up floor is I think like the least reflective floor in the game. So it's really hard to see slopes on it. Like it's so hard to see like any like surface features on the wood floor.
Yeah, I think you would need to like use the colorblind settings to get them to pop out more on that.
Drop on both. Level 5. Yeah, it's definitely one of those ones we have to figure out like the settings, and hopefully we get more skins so we can have some more variety. Because I'm like very close to just going back to the default, like the one that Voco's running. just because of how
I
bad
mean, in
the
my
wood
opinion,
floor is.
the high contrast walls improves the classic tilt board, but I mean
Yeah.
that's really
Yeah,
just
like
an
I
adaptation
agree
at
for
the end.
visibility, the high contrast walls improve. I just don't like that looking at the high contrast walls. Like, I don't know why. I think as I said, like, I think in theory the wood floor is like good because the lines on the wood floor line up perfectly with the gaps in the pin field. Drop on Voco, drop on Ferndawg as well. Like every single line on the wood floor is perfectly in line with the pin field gaps. Just dead center.
Also, am I the only one who uses the color stripes for like the pyramids in the higher levels, just so I know how to get the marbles to not fall off?
I guess that would make sense. I don't really use that, but it would make sense to use that. Yeah, so on to level 7 for both of them. Looking, something's gone wrong. You put 2 dots in. I can fix that. I can just fix it myself. It's like, hang on a minute. Alrighty. So, in terms of percentage, Ferndawg lost 2 marbles in the levels 1 to 5, and so he lost out on percentage. And so Voco takes the first section with 100% so far, but obviously plenty of time for Ferndawg to make it back. I think the first run mostly is about scouting out the seed, making sure you know what's going on. So drop on both of them for level 8.
Nope, IB has arrived.
Yep, IB's in here. I was worried if I was going to have to score, keep wondering if we could get IB into co-cast, but we'll let IB enjoy the show. Don't bother him. I realized because we went earlier, we could actually have Driscoll in here, because I was worried that if we went to one of the later time slots, Driscoll wouldn't be around, but thankfully, it's early enough for Driscoll to still be awake. Although I think it's like after midnight for her, so I feel a little bit bad. Drop on Ferndawg for level 9. Foco coming through a little late as well. He's still got his 100%, so he'll take that. But again, Ferndawg has a lot of chances, extra runs to drop on Voco as they go on to the 3rd section of the run. I was asking Tina if she could scorekeep, and then she had to bail out. So I was like, oh god. As I was like, wait a minute, I'm gonna have to scorekeep this match, aren't I? So I'm very thankful being here, Triska. But I can scorekeep perfectly fine if I need to. Just makes it hard for me to pay attention to commentary and whatnot as well. It's always good to have someone helping out. Anyway, they got a squeegee here now, so it looks like both are gonna have to wait on the squeegee. One of the interesting things with the new that's a scuff for Ferndawg. Just a little bit too fast around that corner, but the high contrast, you can't even see the last marble. Oh no, but again, we got plenty of time. This format's designed that he should have enough time to do 2 and a bit runs at least, so it's not the end of the world, but always sucks a bit. Make sure you're getting them in, everyone. He's got about 33 minutes left, so plenty of time. Voco now coming through the level 9. You got a scarf. Yeah, that's the ideal place here. You want to do it nice and early, especially after you've like had some struggles with the first 2 sections. Now you can come back through and improve them. Drop on both. Yeah, we said it's like it's always hard to scuff, but generally the earlier you scuff, the better, because you waste less time with it. Voco on level 10, skipping the egg basket. Ooh, that's going to be a little bit of a mess for him. Does he go and try and save this extra 2 from the egg basket? Alright, drop on Ferndawg for level 3. Voco going through the cross ramp into the hooks. Coming around. Ferndawg on 3, getting a lineup at the start. Got some octagons there, goes nicely through the peel out. Voco coming to the end of level 10 straight through. Ferndawg a little bit of weird spread there, but he gets it into the corner nicely. On to Voco. On level 11, this will be the last percentage level for Voco of his run, this particular run. Obviously, if he resets, he'll have more opportunities to have fun with percentage. Once he finishes this level, which typically was a very nice, clear distinction when he went to green skies for level 12, but instead we got no green skies. So you just have to remember that level 12 you swapping to the hybrid section.
I prefer the new colors anyways.
Yeah, no, I think the new colors better. I noticed in IB stream when he was running the because it was shadows. The shadows were so dark before. It turns out the shadows were dark because the skyboxes were dark. So with the new skyboxes, the shadows are actually brighter now, which is funny. Alright, drop on a Ferndawg and drop on Voco shortly as well. Alrighty, level 12 for Voco, so he's now swapping it to hybrid tilts. And Ferndawg coming through at level 5 now. Seems fairly okay. Seems okay with the octagons, but see how he goes. Yeah, it looks like he's going to keep the 100%. It comes down to what is the time for them. I think Ferndawg slowed down a little bit for this one.
The thing that ruins this
Yeah.
is that it stays with the group now. So unless you get the group over the squeege,
Yeah, it's impossible.
The squeege anyway.
It's impossible to get the group over the squeege, and so speed tilting is so jank. In my weekly seed run for this current weekly seed, I skipped a squeegee, but I had to skip the squeegee, finished, I skipped the squeegee, got the marbles into a corner, pulled the back marbles off the board, and then continued on. It was like, I like eat the back marbles while going from the squeegee, which is like super jank, but it technically saves time, but it's not the preferred way to do it. I think the cool one would be if we could get like Rocket League style camera where you can toggle between the main group and the front marbles. It'd be nice if that could get cooked, but obviously Pixel cooking so many things right now, so we'll see. I think his work on the sandbox is probably more important. But yeah. Because it'd be so cool if you could like have all the old skips with the camera following the marbles at the front, as well as having the better camera for following the group. And I think is that you don't even need the front marble thing to be like a obvious setting, because as long as there's like something that's like reasonable to find, like it's like the scrolling where you can zoom the camera with like shift click. It's like displayed nowhere inside the game. The only way to know about the shift click camera is being told about the shift click camera. Drop on Ferndawg. And so, like, if there was a button that let you toggle the cameras, like the people that like probably want to speed to it will get told about it. Like there's like for some settings I'd be fine with them not being like completely obvious, because like once they become important you'll just be hopefully you'll be part of the community and get told. Drop on Voco, where some other stuff is better to like try and make it obvious, because You don't want like every new player to have to talk to players. You want like the default play of the game to be nice for new players, and then let the experienced people have all the like weird settings stuff they have to go through. But yeah, we got 27 minutes left, so about 13 minutes in so far. Ferndawg 100%ing his second run. And he was actually faster in the second section, so they're currently 1 point to Ferndawg, 3 points to Voca, but that's just because he's finished more sections, so we'll see what happens as Ferndawg comes with his additional sections. Voca lost some marbles on his 9 to 11 sections, so if Ferndawg gets 100%, he'll take the section. Voca on level 14. The 5th section of the run. Ferndawg coming through level 9 like he did last time. Manages to keep them on the board this time, not slamming for the peel. Drop on a Voco. Right. Ferndawg up to this sliding bridge. How does he go? Getting up that hill onto it. Looks like it's nice and controlled, but as he hits it, it gets speed. Nice. Coming through, that's 100% for Ferndawg in the third section, so we're currently tied at 1-1 for scoreline. Level 15 Voco, level 10 for Ferndawg. Wait, no, I'm trolling. I've miscounted the sections. Ferndawg's another 2 levels to do the second section. I was thinking about the old percentage. But like, even then that stops at 9, so I don't know what I was thinking. Ignore me. Moving on. Ferndawg coming through level 10 with 6 marbles. Voco having this awkward vents into drawbridge on 15. Thankfully the vents aren't steep enough that you can actually just roll out of the vents if you really try. Like it might take a little bit longer, but at least you can roll out at high levels. You can't actually roll out of the vents until they go flat, so you're sort of stuck in them until they line up. So give and take that. Alright. Ferndawg on to level 11, and this level 11 was a level that Voco lost his marbles on in this section. Level 16 for Voco. He's on to the last section now. Ooh. Had a little bit of lag there, but I think we're good now. I just realized my stream for Voco is at 480p 24 FPS. Because he has 2K, he's doing 2K streams with 48 FPS. I'm so confused. The 144p, 48 FPS. I was just like very confused on what I was looking at. Okay, I guess that makes sense, but like, what am I looking at? Right, Ferndawg unfortunately losing some marbles onto this level 11 as well, so both Ferndawg and Voco have lost percentage on that level. Drop on Voco for his last level of the segment, and Ferndawg for level 12. He's now in the hybrid section, so he's less worried about percentage, as speed is a larger factor. But like, obviously, you're still scored on marble saves. You still have to care about your marble saved, but you really want that time. Oof, just barely missing the timing there. So yeah, Ferndawg got. Oh my god, that level 9 to 11 section. Ferndawg got 87%, and Voco got 88%. That is very tight between the two of them. Just plus 2 marbles on Voco's side means that his percentage ends up being slightly higher. Oh yeah, 2K streams that if there's no quality options, you can't watch. Yeah, exactly. It's significantly higher bitrate than the quality options for 2K streams. I think there was a thing. I can't remember for sure. This was something I heard when I first heard it. Voco resetting as he finished off levels 13. From what I remember hearing, the 2K streams, when you do that, you lose. You have to like manually encode the quality options. So like, from what I assumed I heard was like, you basically do the quality options yourself when you do a 2K stream. Level 13 for Ferndawg, which is a little bit painful because it means you use up, like, you get more bandwidth to do 2K. You have to spend that bandwidth encoding all the quality options or something like that. And it's like, what? I don't know. I haven't looked at it for a while, so it might have changed. I remember like some point it was like that. I'm like, this just seems awkward. Like, you actually just got a better like bit rate too. Bit rate to quality ratio when you did kept it at 1080 60 FPS. Because trying to do 4K was just like terrible with the encoding all the options on Twitch. But I'm assuming some stuff's changed then, because like I'm talking about something that was like a year ago, so they've probably done adjustments to make it work better. Right, drop on Ferndawg. There's now OBS settings you can choose that does it all for you. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure like, Amy, it's still on your side that the encoding is happening. So like that issue still exists. It's just like less work. Drop on Voco. Yeah, we'll have to I haven't really looked into it, so I'd have to probably look into it more. I don't really care too much. Even though I have a 4K monitor, so it would impact me. I'm just like, I don't think it's worth the worry enough to look at it right now. Drop on a Ferndawg. Level 15. So Ferndawg for that first section got a 6.25 hybrid score, and Voco got a 7.3 hybrid score for that fourth section, the first hybrid section of the set. So the main difference was just Voco had extra marbles. Ferndawg did go slightly faster. I think if Ferndawg got 100%, he might have taken it, but it would have been close. Alright, drop on Voco for level 6. Voco 100%ed in a 150, so he's improved his percentage score. Ferndawg sending it onto those vents. Very scary spot to be in. I think my stream's running fine, but I'm lagging on the download side, which is like oof. And then yeah, I didn't see the Ferndawg scuff, but I saw the send into vents into Drawbridge, and vents into Drawbridge is definitely a very, very scuffy combo. But oh, they got 18 minutes to go. That should be enough time for a full run from Ferndawg, so still has a chance to get all the way through. All right. Drop on Voco as well. Let's go drop on Ferndawg. Voco coming through level 7 with a percentage. Ferndawg on level 2. See how much Voco can improve his speed on this second run. Well, doesn't matter because he killed the marbles off, so he's not taking that second section anyway. Which is the only section that he was actually losing, so that's a good combo.
Yes, it is.
Right, level 8 for Voco. Level 3 for Ferndawg. Ferndawg figure out what he's doing with the group. One going off the side, it's a bit of a rough one, but he has the next section, so he can just speed tilt now. Voco coming through level 8. Gets around that L. Just send it to the end. Ferndawg weaving the LTL. I just heard that Ferndawg swapped off the high contrast walls to black walls. So he's back to last season's skin combo, which I respect. It's a reasonable skill combo. Although I guess he doesn't have the because he's only just started recently, he doesn't have the expertise to run the wood walls yet. It's 100k for the wood walls, and I feel like that's going to be a tough grind to get unless you're consistently hitting like 27 plus. So I think Ferndawg shouldn't be too long for it. I'll try to see if I can spot his expertise at the end of this level. On Ferndawg, yeah, he's at 65k, so yeah, like it's still a little bit away, but he's like well on his way there. Nearly 2/3 of the way to unlocking the bookshelf, but it should speed up a lot more for him if he's pushing into the 27 plus levels more. Those levels are juicy for your expertise. I think his PB he said was like a 32, so I actually don't know if that's a 32 as in you reached level 32 or if that's a 32 as in you beat level 32, because that's the confusing mess we have now. I mean, it's always been a mess, but the fact that the game changed is the issue. Pixel changed which one he wanted to be the official scoreline. So everyone, like all the old people, use the level they reached, and then, yeah, it's funky. Drop on Ferndawg. All right, we are a bit under 15 minutes left for the match. About 4 minutes and 14 minutes and 20 seconds. Voco speeding through level 10. Level reached is better. You'll die on that hill. Yeah, I like level reached as well. It's a larger number. Why not give people the larger number? Drop on Voco. Yeah, Voco lost 3 rolls for that previous section, so he's still on 100%. So he could go for an 100% in this section. Drop on Ferndawg. Yeah, it's one of those funny ones where now you don't just clarify what your PB is. You have to clarify if it's the level you reached. Like, it's almost better to say like highest level reached or highest level beaten. So instead of PB, it's like HLR or HLC. Oof. Ferndawg on 7. This is the section he's already winning, and Voco gave up on it. So honestly, Ferndawg speed to this section is probably the best play, just so he has more time for the other sections. All right, drop on both of them. Yeah. All right, level 12 for Voco, so he's on that hybrid section where the speed matters a lot more, and then he gets stuck behind a squeegee again. Oof. know what you want to see, but we'll see how they go. It's easier to remember, as if you do take the screenshot of a scuff, you don't need to take away one from the number, because if you scuff on a level, that will be the number. But yeah, level 9 for Ferndawg, get him in. New section for Ferndawg, a new chance to go for 100%. It's definitely like, it's one of those ones where it's a change that Pixel made where I'm like, it's technically like, I can see a reason behind it, but it's like, why does this need to get changed? It's just made everything a bit more confusing. But again, like, it was already a bit of a confusion in the past, because some people did use their level beaten rather than level reached, because they didn't feel like level reached was fair. But yeah, I don't know if it was Rusty. There was like, it might not have been Rusty. There was a couple people though, I remember in the past, that like would consistently use level beaten. Drop on Voco. Yeah, just another change for the sake of change. I know, like, sometimes I don't mind a change for the sake of change, but it's like, it depends on what the functionality of it is. Drop on photo, like the skyboxes. I don't really mind the skybox change. They still change color, like, roughly with the difficulty, so you can somewhat use them to, like, tell difficulty. Obviously you don't have to clean cutoffs anymore, but, like, it was already sort of ruined by the board colors being changed, so, like, I really don't mind the skybox change. There's a solid argument for both. You think most of us feel the achievement of making it to a level, forget beating it? Yeah, exactly. Drop on Voco. Yeah, the skyboxes are too bright, Duriska, but it's like, some of the old skyboxes are also too dark, so it's trying to find that balance. So, we'll see. Pixel said he was tweaking it still, so we'll see where he gets with it. I would hope, like, drop on Ferndawg. I know, like, having like the horizon be like pure white is like the thing that gets me. I would like the color to like extend out more, but I don't know if he can do that, or if that's just like how he's programmed it won't let that happen. Yeah, going through some more. Loco on level 14. In this current run, he improved his hybrid score from a 7.31 to a 7.79. So it rounded up, but it's actually not as big an improvement as it looks on the scoreboard. Ferndawg is still on 100% for this section, so if he can keep it up, he'll get a boost to his score. But this is a very awkward combo. Ideally, you'd actually go behind the squeegee if you wanted to be really safe, but that loses time, so it's one of those things you have to try and figure out how you want to balance. But well executed from Ferndawg there to make it around. Voco waiting on that drawbridge on 15 into the rhythm section, and Ferndawg finishes off level 11 onto level 12. Get him in. Yeah, it's one of those fun ones because, like, I know that some people have the exact opposite opinion of that IB, where it's like they don't feel like they deserve to say their PBs the level they died on because they haven't beaten it. Watching the bright skybox with the bright board in a dark room. Yeah, that's the, like, I feel like there should be a night mode, like a dark mode and a light mode tilts. Yeah. As I said, I suggested that, and then more customs in general. Yeah, exactly. We just needed to see. The issue is that like it still depends on the tilter. So like you still have the issue if your tilter plays light mode and you prefer it to be dark mode, it's a bit of a problem. But if it's at least customizable for the tilter side, it would be nice. Drop on Voco. We'll just need to sort of see what he does because yeah, I suggested the like dark and light stuff, and Pixel basically replied that you're still cooking with them, so we'll see. And again, the skybox change was like a couple days into the season. He just dropped the skybox change, which is like in theory a good sign because that was the issue last time. Was he would have stuff cook on the playtest for a while, and so like we had all these good changes. I'd be like, this change is good. It's like all fixed, confirmed it works, and it just hasn't dropped. The actual Steam achievement involves progress into certain tiers. Yeah. The Steam achievements are hitting the difficulty, hitting the start of the difficulty. Drop on Ferndawg. Let's go. Level 13. One thing with this section, the last 6 levels of the run, is that because it's raw marble count, waiting for marbles at the start of levels is a viable option. I don't know how many more marbles they'd get beat by waiting longer, but it's obviously like a thing to consider. How much you balance between waiting for extra marbles to get the potential hybrid score and how much time you waste doing it, because they only have like 6 minutes left for the match. Drop on a Voco for level 17. This will be the last level of the section. And then for him to improve, he'll need to get to level 8, which I think in time will be in time. I think if Voco gets to this level, he'll have enough time to get to levels 6 to 8. It will depend on his timers, I think. With the 5-second timers, I haven't done the maths. It's probably going to be like about 8 seconds per level or something. 8 to 9 seconds per level. Could you do waiting for marbles to drop? Drop on Ferndawg. I think I usually round it up to like 10 seconds to make the maths easier. As it'd be like 6 levels would be like a minute. Yeah, that should be fine. Because previously with the 10-second hours, I'd round it to 15 seconds, so it would be like 4 levels be a minute, but it's going to be about 6 levels a minute. To get a minute's worth of time. It's okay. That is Voco done with the second run. He's going back to level 1. Get him in for Voco. So, Voco didn't improve his final hybrid score. He just had less marbles was the issue there. I didn't check his second section, but his second section is currently a 6.21. Ferndawg didn't improve his previous hybrid score. Again, just less marbles are getting in right now, so make sure you're dropping your marbles, everyone. Ferndawg, yeah. Drop them for Ferndawg. Voco's 16 to 17 during his first run was actually really good. Hitting a 9. It was better than his previous 2 hybrid scores, just showing how many marbles he got. And how fast he went. I think, yeah, the 12 to 13 is rough because there was a squeegee to wait on 12 to 13. On 12, so rough. But hopefully we can see Ferndawg make it to the end. Drop on Voco. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. So Ferndawg should have plenty of time to get done. He only has to finish this level and 2 more. So that's... And technically he only has to finish this level to be able to get into the last section in time. So he has like basically 3 minutes to finish this level if he wants to finish off the last level, last section. So just needs to not scuff. Oof. Ferndawg can still give a run back on the first section to try and improve them. Technically, if he could get to 9 to 11, he could still take the match, but I think that's going to be a little bit tight on time. But we'll see what he goes. Drop on Ferndawg. And drop on Voco as well. See how Ferndawg goes with this first section. Drop on Ferndawg again. Yeah, that drawbridge to the vents is such a tough combo, especially when you're in a match where speed matters. Any time limited time pressure, you want to get through it as quickly as possible, but it just leans you into making a mistake and scuffing. Nice and clean float around there from Ferndawg. Getting through level 2 on to level 3. Okay, coming through level 5. Let's see if he improved the score. His previous one was a 1 minute and 50-second time. Got the cups to go through. And then a bridge to go along. And that's 1 minute 50, so not quite better than his previous score, but he's still got 100% and it's still a very fast time, so good time from Voco on to level 6. This is the one that he can get and a big improvement on. Ferndawg coming through level 3 with the 5 marbles, weaving around into the hot tubs to the end. All right, on to level 4 for Ferndawg. Level 6 coming through for Voco. Bit of a wall touch as he goes to corner into the LTL. Got a good solid group coming to the end. Ferndawg cornering in on level 4 as Voco starts level 7. Get him in. Good group for Ferndawg going into the bridge. How does he do the octagons? He goes around the outside. Nice and smoothly. A little bit of a wall touch there, but the group should be good enough to send straight into the exit. Voco coming around the LTL straight through float as we drop on Ferndawg for level 5. We have 20 seconds left until overtime, where they can finish up that last section they're on. Voco peeling out of that egg basket around the octagons through the corner and then weaving the textile level 8 for Voco. That's overtime. Both of them barely didn't finish the sections. That is Ferndawg coming in at a 149, which takes the first percentage section. So last minute, Ferndawg sniping that section. Voco coming through, see how he goes. On 6 to 8. I don't know what his time's going to look like at the end, but he needs to get 100% because Ferndawg got 100%. Alrighty. Voco finishes up and we'll see what that time comes in at once it gets submitted. But I'll go unmute Ferndawg. GG's Ferndawg. Unfortunate ones there on that level 15.
It's all good.
I
don't know why I scuffed it, man, but
as I was saying in the commentary, that combo is such an easy one to scuff vents into drawbridge because like you want to rush it and then you hit the vents and then it's like the drawbridge just means you can't leave. You can technically float the vents, but it's a much more difficult strategy. And so it'll take you a little while to like get used to floating vents.
and now I want to go around these freaking L tiles like nothing.
Yeah. Voco coming with a score of 1 minute and 33 seconds on that second section, so he takes the second section just at the end as well by going 6 seconds faster. So yeah, both of you are zooming for those speed tilts, and both of you managed to get 100% for the 9 to 11, so that's good to see. But yeah,
you got me by 20 seconds. Dang.
Yeah, tough one there. I think it was the squeegees probably.
Tough one.
Maybe like a
I think the squeegees is what got me.
I actually lost a couple balls on like the first round attempt on my 9 to 11, so I got them the second time around. But yeah, GG's.
Good tilting for both of you. Yeah, just unfortunate ones there from Ferndawg for the scuffs. It sort of, once you get those scuffs, it puts a lot more pressure on the match. Yeah, you held it together fairly well. Just that the level 15 is a really rough combo, so even when you're put together, it's gonna cause problems. Yeah. You're improving a lot, Ferndawg. Good with the speed. Like that's some
Thank
good
you.
speed for those early levels.
I'm trying. I'm trying. I've been watching everybody, so I've been taking some tips and tricks, and just doing it.
It's just got to get that comfort with those higher levels, like 15 plus, just going fast. Because yeah, it's definitely like very easy to make mistakes once you start hitting those levels.
Oh yeah.
One marble goes off wrong, and you try and save it, and then everything goes terribly. But you'll get there. It just takes a little bit of time. You sort of just need to like get better at spotting what you can and can't do.
Exactly. That's what I need to do, and be like, oh no, I can't do that. You know.
And yeah, with the sandbox now, you can sort of use that to practice as well, because you can just generate like a level 15 and then speed tilt it, and then if you scuff, you just either give the same level a go or you generate a new one. So with the sandbox, you can sort of customize to get a particularly difficult, and you change the length of it. So if you want slightly longer levels or slightly shorter levels, you can do that as well. Because if you have a longer level, there'll be more chances to get combinations of tiles, because obviously when the level ends, you get the combos end. So like you could do something silly where you generate like a 20 plus tile long level 10 or something. if for some reason you wanted for some reason you wanted a really long level at that range just to like have more combos. But yeah, GG's both of you.
Oh, GG's, man.
Always good to have you, Ferndawg. You're coming up.
I'm coming. I'll be here again.
Yeah, can we get a clarification on your PB? Because I was talking about it in the commentary. But
so I reached level 32, scuffed on 32.
Yeah. That was my guess.
So it's a 32. It's a 31 PB to reach 32.
Yeah, 31 PB based on the in-game leaderboard, but you reached 32.
Yeah.
Huge improvements.
So IB was right.
Yeah. I much prefer doing the level that you reached, but the in-game one's different now, so it's a bit difficult.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get there again, because I reached it in Sim Tilts, so it was an unofficial PB technically.
I still count those, but it's always nice to get them on stream.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't want to set a PB off stream. That'd be a little bit too much time investment. But I'm assuming you're gonna keep going, or you're gonna eat on for today.
Who, me?
Yeah, you're gonna keep tilting?
I'm gonna tilt for a little bit. I got about 30 minutes, and then I gotta be
going shortly.
Take a break. Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you stick around. There's gonna be another match in about 10 minutes, and I'm gonna be playing in it, so I'm gonna have to do a lot to set up. So I'm gonna set us off to a break now. I'm gonna finish this
level, and then I'm gonna raid to IB, and then I'm gonna hop back on again.
Sounds good. But yeah, I'll send us off to a break, and we'll be back in a little bit with me versus IB. I should probably set the timer up first before I set this on.
And don't forget, there's Power Hour tonight too.
Yeah, I'll hopefully be on for that, which will be nice, but we'll have to wait and see how it works out. Yeah, we have about 8 minutes for the break while I set some stuff up. So thank you all for being here. We'll see you all later.
Later.